The main opposition party in Eswatini is compiling a hit list of game rangers in response to what it says are state-sanctioned murders of suspected poachers. Communities have been urged to assist in identifying rangers involved in the killings. As tensions mount over poaching-related deaths in Eswatini, the fear of violence looms large. Although there is no definitive count of suspected poachers killed in Eswatini's game parks, the Ministry of Tourism and Environmental Affairs estimates that dozens are slain each year. However, Eswatini's opposition parties allege hundreds of families have been impacted by these deaths and have called for a compilation of a game ranger hit list. Valefi Mamba, Treasurer General of main opposition party Pudimo, one of the groups calling for possible violence against the rangers, said the news of the list of game rangers that was announced a week ago still stands. In fact, he said, it's an ongoing issue. Mamba said his party requests that all Swazis compile a list of the names of game rangers that are killing our people. Amid the growing controversy, legislators and human rights activists in Eswatini recently demanded an urgent review of the Game Act of 1991. They say the law allows game rangers in the Southern African Kingdom to shoot suspected poachers in national parks with little or no consequence. Human rights lawyer Sibu Sison Labatsi is among those calling for revision of the law. He said game rangers need to make greater efforts to arrest suspected poachers and bring them to court, rather than killing or torturing them. The game rangers themselves should understand that they should prioritize the use of non-lethal methods for the apprehension when dealing with suspected poachers, Labatsi said. The use of excessive force, in my view, does not only violate human rights but also undermines the credibility of the conservation efforts. Manlamatsa, a game ranger in Eswatini, defended his colleague's actions, saying there is an urgent need to protect endangered species in the parks from extinction and that rangers face a formidable threat from well-armed poachers. There have been multiple reported incidents of rangers and poachers exchanging gunfire. We are getting a lot of pressure from poachers who are always armed and attacking the rangers on duty, while we have got organizations who feel like the poachers should be allowed to do whatever they are doing, which is against the work the rangers are doing, Matsa said. Meanwhile, Eswatini government spokesperson Alpheus Ngzumalo condemned the calls for hit lists and urged citizens to shun requests to provide names. He emphasized the importance of following due process and the rule of law for achieving justice. Nobody should heed to such calls because they are going to lead into an escalation of violence in our communities around the country, and we know that that is the kind of atmosphere they want to create around the kingdom of Eswatini, Ngzumalo said. Legislators have begun discussing reforms to the Game Act of 1991, but so far there have been no amendments proposed, and no votes scheduled as of yet.